Hey guys, it's Risa. How are you? I hope you're doing great. I hope you're sticking to your journey. Today, I'm excited to talk to you about some of the 5 questions that I keep getting asked over and over and over since I started intermittent fasting. So I wanted to clear it up. Instead of always posting, I thought that I would do a video so that I could pass on the knowledge and the experience that I have learned to be able to help you guys. Okay? So before I start with the 5 top questions that I keep getting asked, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. So over the years, I've lost 120 pounds. I lost 60 on my own and 60 with Weight Watchers, now Wellness That Works. I'll always call it Weight Watchers. And, I've done quite well. I've been able to maintain. Of course, no one's perfect, and you definitely go up and down with some weight, 5 pounds, 10 pounds, then get back on track. No journey is going to be that simple, even on maintenance. Maintenance is just as hard, if not harder, I say, than when you first start losing your weight. But you set different types of goals for yourself, right? And you learn different things along the way that, when you've made mistakes, you learn from that and you change things up. So in the last while, I was having some, personal issues, things that have happened in my life. And, when that happens, what do? We go back to, old habits and routines. And I needed to change things up. The other thing was that I like to snack at night. That's when I feel the need to have my treats, which isn't a bad thing, but it was affecting my weight loss journey. And I knew that I had to change it up. And I learned about intermittent fasting, which for me has really helped. And I've been successful. But there are a lot of questions that people are asking. So I thought, why not share my knowledge and experience with you guys? All right, so the first question, dun, da, 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 is intermittent fasting a diet? Intermittent fasting is not actually a diet. It's a window of when you can and can't eat. And that window depends on you. All right? So I've picked an 8-hour window of eating with a 16-hour fast. But there are different types of fasting, okay? And you can choose which one works for you. But it is not a diet. I am on, WW, Wellness That Works, and other people might be on keto, they might be on a paleo, they just might be on a low carb, whatever it is not an actual diet, okay? So get that out of your head, people. It does help with losing weight because you are definitely eating less calories. You're eating less meals. Hopefully you are. You have to be mindful. And then people say, what can I eat? Again, this is not a diet. I'm going to switch hands because I'm outside walking. Of course, you guys know I like to walk and talk. And then I get in some cardio while I'm out walking with you guys and talking with you guys. So again, it's not a diet per se, but you have to be mindful of what you do eat. So what can you eat? Well, some people break their fast with different things. It's not written in stone what you have to or can't break your fast with. Some people say to have a small meal first to break it. Some people have bone broth. Some people have a hard-boiled egg. Some people have a smoothie. There's no major rules how to break your fast. Okay? So they say, like I was saying, you can have something small and then a half an hour later have your main meal, your first meal. Unless you're doing OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. And that's a different topic. So I basically will have fruit. Sometimes I have a smoothie. Sometimes I have a salad. Whatever it is, you can see what works for you. Okay? What works for one person doesn't necessarily work for another person, right? So you have to figure out what works for you. Again, being mindful. If you're going to go eat French fries and a hamburger and you want to lose weight, well, I'm not saying you can't, but I'm just saying if that's your purpose of doing this, then you want to eat clean. And so what I like to do, and I've mentioned this in other videos, is that I like to eat clean during the week and sometimes have a little treat. So the 80-20 rule, or I have my treat, or splurges, I like to call it, not cheats, on the weekends. Okay? So you can do that. Do I still eat pizza and French fries and hamburgers and hot dogs? And you can see I'm walking outside and it's beautiful weather. I don't have my big honking jacket on. So it's barbecue weather. But, everything in moderation, people. If you want to lose that weight and break down the blood sugars, right? The glucose, the body fat, then you have to be careful. Lots of vegetables, good lean proteins, fruit, and healthy fats. And if you do that, that's what you can eat. Okay? I don't promote no carbs, but I do promote lower carbs, healthier carbs. And when you're setting your goals, you figure out what works for you. Some people think that having absolutely no carbs in their diet and hardly any fruit works for them. I think that having a well-balanced, well-rounded meal will keep you fuller, more satisfied, and keep you on track longer. Anyone that I've ever known to be on these fad diets end up losing fast and end up gaining fast. So if you want to be able to have something that's going to sustain you and keep you on track for a long time, then, choose wisely, okay? All right, so it's not a diet. You can basically eat anything, right? Okay. Drink lots of water too, okay? Because that really helps. You have to stay hydrated. You have to. I add some pink Himalayan salt, which helps so that if you're depleting, which you will be if you're drinking a lot of water, minerals, and your enzymes and, all that stuff. So, another question, can I exercise? Of course you can exercise. What do you think I'm doing? I'm out for my walk. It's morning. I haven't eaten yet. Now, I'm not saying for some people they say, oh, I don't feel good if I haven't eaten. But that's up to you. Again, whatever works for you. If you feel better working out while you're eating during that window period of eating, then work out then. And of course, any exercise. There's no limitation on what you can do, people, okay? So I joined a boot camp recently. So I do that. I love my treadmill. I have my ball. I have my hula hoop. I have my air climber. If I could get in a swim, definitely swimming is fantastic, especially for your overall body. There's tons of YouTube videos out there, all right? Like tons for those of you that have any kind of health issues. Check with your doctor. But there's chair exercises, bed exercises, floor exercises, wall exercises, you name it. And you can do exercise too. Definitely you can do exercises. All right. So, you know that that it's not a diet. Now you know that you can eat what you want. You know that you can exercise. And can you have treats? Of course you can have treats. Like I said, people say, oh, when you're doing this, should I have treats? Definitely. When you deprive yourself, that's when you binge. That's when you veer. That's when, you feel like, if people say I can't, well, I'll show them. I'm going to have it anyways. But you can. Everything in moderation. The trick that I have is, and it's not really a trick, it's just that I love to share. Do I need a whole piece of cake? Or will I be satisfied with a bite of a piece of cake? Do I need a whole ice cream? Or can I have a few scoops, or not scoops, a few spoonfuls of ice cream or frozen yogurt, or have a piece of a muffin? So I like to share it because sharing is caring. Or I just have a smaller piece of whatever to satisfy those cravings and those urges, right? Because honestly, a big piece, a small piece, it's not going to really make a difference. So, have what you want. Plan it. That's why I always say, track what you have and plan what you want to have. Because when you do that, you're in control of your eating habits. And exercise, eating, drinking water, and of course the fasting will all contribute to a healthy lifestyle. You don't want to lose weight so quickly. Of course, people do want to lose weight quickly. I know that. But I'm saying it's healthier to lose at a good pace so that you keep it off for life. So if you do all these things that I've mentioned and you're on intermittent fasting, you will have you will feel better mentally, socially, emotionally, and physically, because it's all about all of those things to be successful and to feel good and to thrive and to enjoy our life. And that's what we want. We want to enjoy our life. We want to stay healthy. We want to live longer. And that's what intermittent fasting will do. It's so good for your mindset. It clears your mind. It makes you want to get up early. It makes you want to set goals. I'm just at a stoplight, so I've got to obey the stop rules. And just enjoy the time with your family, with your friends. And that's what it is. It's all about health is wealth. So these are the questions that people have been asking me, and I wanted to clear them up. So again, this is all about your journey, what works for you, and how you can be successful and have a long, happy, healthy, wonderful life, okay? So I hope it was helpful for you guys. I hope I answered your questions. You know that I have my incredible Facebook group, Weight Watchers Tips and Recipes by Risa, that you can join, of course. And my Instagram is Risa's Piece 8. My website, www.risaweiner.com. So please like, comment, definitely share my videos with anybody. They don't have to be on WW or on any other specific weight loss journey to enjoy the videos that I have on meal prep, planning, intermittent fasting now, exercises, tips, all kinds of recipes, okay? Because sharing is caring, of course. So that's it. I love you guys, and take care. Tell me what you think. Make sure that you comment, and I love when you guys post things that I've taught you on my group or wherever on your own group, and tag me, okay? Take care. Love you. Mwah. Bye for now. Gotta get walking. Gotta get in my Fitbit steps, okay? Because you can exercise on intermittent fasting. Bye for now.